Okay, this next video is qualities that I find toxic in a man. In my man. My man, these are things that you cannot have if you actually want to be my man. Okay, let's get that straight. Very first thing, you don't want marriage. You want a lady of the evening, which I do not believe in. It seems like today's dating world, no one believes in waiting for that major joining of marriage before you join. I'm putting it nicely because there's kids out there who watch my videos. I don't believe in this. I won't be your lifetime girlfriend, but I won't be your concubine or a part of your harem. I don't want a man who does not want children. I want children, plain and simple. I have come to a decision. No more no more long distance relationships. Besides Mike, around, it was springtime, there was a gentleman in Nashville. I had the pleasure of talking and trying to get to know him. He talked really favorable about me moving in with him, and I thought that was a great thing. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, here was this girlfriend, and guess what? They're engaged, they bought a house, they're living together. So I will say, he said he was flattered and that he wanted a roommate and a friend, not a wife and kids. So why take that effort and that time to want to really know someone if all you're looking for is a good time? I think that's a waste of time. And that's what I'll say on that. Dishonesty and lies. Please do not try and win my love with your pretty promises of love. Sweet, tender words of romance only to use for a holiday gift, or lie to me and keep me on the hook and be committed while you're out there playing the field. Dislikes. You cannot dislike country music. I'm a country girl with country roots that run deep. And if you dislike my music, then you better move on. If you dislike pets, come on, I love animals, except for spiders. That's an insect, though. I will not date a man who hunts squirrels, birds, not chicken and turkey. You can hunt those all day long because they're on my diet. Deer and rabbits are my friends. Call me Snow White. No sense of humor. Laugh and the world laughs with you. Bring joy to you and you'll bring joy to me, my friends and family, with some jokes, even those pesky blonde jokes. Has no car, no job, really no sense of direction. I will not support a man who cannot support himself. Done. Quality time. If you are too busy to even send a text message, Facebook message, call, simply make time for me, make me feel important to you, then there's no firm foundation to hold a serious relationship to lead to marriage and that ultimate goal of children. Because you can't have firm foundation on a house of sand. Makes me feel second best to another woman. A hobby, his job, a mutual friend, best friend's wife, makes me feel unwanted, not needed, like an inconvenience. Spends more time with his buddies than with me. Dislikes or makes fun of wrestling. You can watch your sports anytime you want. We can even host your friends together with my friends. However, wrestling is my passion. Dean Ambrose, I love you like crazy. Just had to say that. Special moments, memories. I always envy couples who can recall the day and time they met, what they were doing, what they were wearing, or just recall special moments from their first date, who do things together. They celebrate birthdays and holidays together. This is another one. Dieting, PCOS, and weight management. If you are my man and you cannot support me with words of encouragement on my mood swing days, take interest in why I'm watching my weight due to my health, let alone wanting our child after we are married, then that marriage would not even work, so why even try? I skipped some pages here, so forgive me. Okay, here we go. Now, I am a terrible homebody, okay? I love to work out. I love to have my family over. I'm not a wild party, beer joint kind of girl. I don't like bars. Now, I'm not a wild type of woman at any point. I don't drink. I do like bonfires, but I don't drink. I don't drink, and I don't do drugs. And I don't chew tobacco. That's another thing. No men that chew tobacco. That's out. Physical or mental abuse. I've had enough of that abuse in my life. I don't really want to expand on that. And I really will not admit it. I really will not have it in my future. Oh, I missed it. Next one now, no skull dipping, no excessive drinking, no drug usage, and no smoker. The last one must adopt if kids are not possible. That kids are just a major thing on my plate as I get older and that biological clock is ticking. Kids. I can't say it enough. This is a good one. Rumors. People will gossip when there's nothing else to say. And loose lips are jealous of me and you, and they want you for themselves. They will do the best that they can to break us up. And believe me, gossip is just what people do when there's nothing else to say. But if you really listen to that gossip and not choose to talk it out, then you lose a chance at a great relationship with a wonderful woman. Communication is the key. And without it, you don't have a relationship. In summary, I won't be a lifetime girlfriend. I won't tolerate behavior mentioned. I desire a loving, supportive, communicative man. And as we start off as friends, we lay the firm foundation for a solid relationship. We nurture it to marriage. Marriage leads to children. And then hopefully a happy, healthy, great, loving companionship home as we have a family. Now, I do want to revisit something because even my grandfather said, Donna, I think you're a little strict with the beer thing because men need beer to blow off steam. And, okay, let's say it this way. You can have a beer and be a social drinker, but don't expect me to drink because I don't drink. It's just a personal choice I've made in my life. And I guess with my PCOS, everything boils down to right now where I'm at in my life, and that's children. And as much as I want to be a part of a relationship, have that man that's supportive and wants to be there, and I can't push him away with anything that I might say or do, or any costume I might wear. That's another thing that I didn't even list down. But I would hope that as I get older here, the costumes are going to wind down. I'll tell you that right now. And I'm selling some of them, yes, but I am keeping some of them. And I guess it's going to be my favorite ones that I keep. But anyway, my ultimate favorite ones. But what I would say to that is I would pray and I would hope more than anything that the man could be open and honest with me. But most importantly, not leave me. Not walk away. Not let me push him away. Open up and talk problems out. As we get closer to Halloween, my mind goes back to the previous Halloweens, and I keep replaying in my mind the Halloween right after I lost Mike. I don't know if most of you recall that Halloween or not, but I had it in my fool head because somebody had told me he was going to be here, that he was going to be here. And in my heart of hearts, I guess I really wanted him here more than anything in the world, because I couldn't imagine being virtually married twice and saying goodbye to someone like they'd never even existed. And that hurt. Especially when he had said he wasn't like what I had experienced, that he was better than the rest. I bought that hook, line, and sinker. Mr. Park is not even a footnote, really. That when I had purchased things for his kids that one Halloween that I thought he would show up, and he didn't even show up. So the stuff that I had purchased for his kids, I ended up giving away to the last kids here that night, which is very sad and very moving. And as we look at this, and everybody says, Dawn, are you going to buy anything for the last one's nephews or nieces that he might bring to your door? I'm going to go forward this year with Halloween thinking of it this way. It's just me, myself, and I. And apparently, not going to cry, I'm not good enough for him. So, I'm not buying anything special, because you can't buy love. And if it's meant to be, he's going to realize what he stands to lose. And I'm not going to elaborate any more on that, and just go with, I'm a realist. I speak from my heart. Every video on here, every song, everything is me. I don't have somebody who feeds me lines. I don't have somebody that tells me what to say or do. It's all me. And this country girl, right here, is working her heart off right now to get her credit cards in line, and praying a lot for the good Lord to take his hand and help out. And whatever his will is, I will follow it, even if it breaks my heart. With that being said, your legally blonde bombshell wishes you well, and I will see you probably on Saturday, because Peanut gets dressed up Saturday as a all-American cow dog. And then we'll wait for Halloween. You all voted for the square dancer, and I guess it's a really good thing, because the actual dress itself was made by my great-grandma, and I didn't get anything really to remember them by after they passed, so it's very rough to have family that does that. But anyway, when I put that dress on, I thought, oh my God, it's not going to fit, and it did. I've got the shoes, I've got the petticoat, I've got the dancer panties. The lady was so nice. She even sent me a little tie for my future husband to wear at our wedding reception, because she just knows that I'm going to be married. And I told her, I hope and I pray that you're right. If it's God's will, it's meant to be. Everybody keeps telling me right now, this Halloween is going to be better than ever. It won't be like all these other Halloweens where you've been disappointed. I pray they're right, but I know my life, and it's probably not going to come off as planned as usual, but I'm not going to sit here and go, oh my land, poor pitiful me. I'm just going to go take it one day at a time, and like I said, give it up to God. Don't try and control things. It's just like I tried talking to my mom about Thanksgiving, and I told her, I said, we got to plan this out. We got to think ahead, because my brother won't be there because he's going to be working, and the girls, they'll be there, and so will Grandma and Grandpa. And there's no point in having a big family get-together because it's just our small little family, and we might as well go to Cracker Barrel for Thanksgiving. And for some reason right now, she doesn't want to discuss it, and that's not like her. She always likes to plan things out, so yes, that's bugging me. And a lot of my friends, like I said, they're like, this is going to be the year. Everything's going to change this year. And I'm like, you know what? I've done everything I can do. All I can do is just leave it up to God. So with that being said, let's do one short prayer here. Everybody bow your head. God, thank you for your blessings. I just listed off everything that I find toxic in a man. And I hope and I pray that whatever your will is to be, shall be. And I know not to get my hopes up, try not to control everything, and let you handle things. As Carrie Underwood would say, Jesus, take the wheel. So with that, we'll sign off. Thank you, Lord. Amen. And I hope and I pray for each and every girl out there watching these videos, and guy as well, that your prayers come true as well. And hopefully everyone has a wonderful 2015, what's remaining of it, and a wonderful, 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 happy, healthy, and hopefully good surprises, if there's any surprises at all, Halloween. Love, your blonde bombshell.